If you spent enough nights thinking in the bed over and over, almost every night, 3, 4, 5 days out of the week, and you're in the bed, and every time you wake up in the middle of the night, your brain turns on and you're overworking in the bed, then your brain learns that this is where we stay alert. It's 3 a.m. The world is quiet, and your brain, not so much. It just started a meeting you never scheduled. You're thinking about the conversation you didn't have, that decision you're unsure about, that pressure you've been pushing through all day. And most people say that's just stress. But what if that 3 a.m. wake up is your body processing what your mind didn't during the day? That 3 a.m. wake up is not random. In this video, I'm going to show you why this happens, what your brain and body are doing, and how to stop it so you can actually get some rest. Let's get into it. First of all, let me say, this isn't just mental, it's physiological. So cortisol equals your alertness hormone. Cortisol is your body's alert system. It helps you wake up, focus, respond to pressure. It's needed. Normally, cortisol rises in the morning and lowers at night so you can sleep. But when you're under pressure, and when you're under constant pressure, the rhythm gets disrupted. So chronic stress leads to dysregulated cortisol. And so instead of rising gradually, you get spikes at the wrong time. That wakes you up at 3 a.m., 2 a.m., 4 a.m. It's like your alarm system is too sensitive. Instead of going off when it should, it goes off in the middle of the night. So you're sitting there and you're sleeping and you wake up and your brain goes, okay, what do we need to fix? I've had nights like this myself where I wake up and immediately I start scanning, planning, thinking, what didn't I finish? What's coming up? What I need to do today? I was working on this thing. What am I going to say? How am I going to say it? What do I need to put in place? All the things, right? During the day, that felt fine, right? Because I was performing. Day equals perform, but night tends to equal processing. Your schedule can hide stress, but your body won't. So what happens is your brain, it isn't just thinking, it's trying to close loops. Open loops in the brain equal not resolved. Rumination is when your mind keeps replaying something because it hasn't been solved yet. At least that's one form of rumination. Could be rehashing things, playing things over and over, playing something in the past that happened. Those are forms of rumination. There are 3 main ways that rumination tends to show up: conflict, uncertainty, or identity. Your brain at night, it's like a browser. Think of it like that, with unfinished tabs, and they just keep reopening. So conflict, meaning like you're replaying what you wanted to say or how something went down, and you're replaying and rehashing that, usually at night in the bed. Uncertainty, you're playing all the possibilities of what could happen. And identity, it's more related to like the things of the day that you're responsible for. So like if you're a manager or you're a leader or something, you might be like planning in the bed, these kind of things. If you're a parent, things that you got to do, if you got to take this person to the doctor, tomorrow, right? Identity type things. Now, there's another layer most people miss, and that's called conditioned arousal. Conditioned arousal equals learned alertness. Now, let's break that down. So if you spent enough nights thinking in the bed over and over, almost every night, 3, 4, 5 days out of the week, and you're in the bed, and every time you wake up in the middle of the night, your brain turns on and you're overworking in the bed, then your brain learns that this is where we stay alert. This is where we do these things. So your bed becomes a thinking space, not a resting place. Even when nothing is wrong, your brain still wakes up like something needs to happen due to this conditioned response. So if your brain does this at night, drop a comment below. What does your 3 a.m. thinking sound like? Now, as I said, this isn't just mental, like just thinking too much. It's in your body. Where do you feel it when you wake up in the middle of the night? Is it chest tightness? Is it jaw clenching? Is it stomach upset or tension? And what is it for you? Your body is like a ledger. It's tracking what you did not process. So not all insomnia is the same. And so you want to figure out for you, is it behavioral versus maybe emotional residue or both? Emotional residue sleep problems is when your body reacts to suppressed stress, unprocessed emotions, and then they're keeping you up at night. If you don't process it during the day, your body processes it at night. Now, before I tell you what to do at 3 a.m., let's reduce it from happening in the first place. So, what we want to learn to do is process during the day, rest at night. That is the goal. Your brain needs a designated space to think and process. If you don't give it that, it will take it at night. So, you move through your day, handling things, pushing through, but you never actually processed anything. No processing equals 3 a.m. processing. So, create a daily processing window, 20 to 30 minutes of time every single day where you check the boxes, you do the things, those things that keep you up at night. You make that list during the day and you work on those things, you process those things, you check those things off. So that's your daily processing time. Things like thinking through decisions, reflecting on conversations, processing your stress, or identifying what's unresolved. Those little suckers that keep you up at night. So it's kind of like clearing out your inbox. If you don't do it during the day, it spills into the night. So you want to do this every single day. And over time, your brain associates doing those things, processing at a specific time you've given it during the day. So then at night, you can give yourself permission or tell your brain, nope, we got a place to do this in the day. And over time, you begin to condition this time that's happening at 3 a.m. to another part during the day where it should be so that you can actually rest. Now, let's talk about what to do in the moment when you're up 2, 3, 4 in the morning and you're not sleeping. Try the pause, park, power down approach. So don't engage your thoughts. What happens is wake up and then it's like, here we go again. Am I going to get back to sleep? I'm tired of this. I'm going to be tired tomorrow. And all the ripple effect of things. So on top of all the thinking and the processing, you're actually starting to add in worry and all of that. So don't engage your thoughts. Don't engage the planning and the rumination and all the things. Slow your breathing down. Feel your body, feel where things are coming from for you, and listen accordingly and get out of your head. So, your body has to feel safe, relaxed before your mind will let go. So, let's start with park. Tell yourself, I'm not solving this right now. There's a time of day I've already designated that I will be doing this tomorrow in my 30-minute window, and I will handle it then. Give yourself permission to leave that alone at bed and let bed just be rest. Easier said than done, but the more that you do this, once you've added that time in the day where you're processing things, the easier this will get. And during the day, it's good for you to help yourself park it. Write those things down in the day. Have a little checklist like on your phone or like a pen and paper person. Write down those things that you know, like, oh, this is unresolved. These are loops that have not closed that you know are going to keep you up at night so that you can use those during your 30-minute time, your productive time that you're going to do. So think of it that way. So step one is pause. Don't engage your thoughts. We talked about that. Slow your breathing down, feel your body, get out of your head. Just pause. Two is park. Tell yourself, I'm not solving this right now. You have a place to do that. Step three would be power it down. Shifting away from your thinking is the goal here. You want to focus on your breath, your sensations, and stay neutral in what is going on. So, this is where you're giving your body permission to relax and reset so that your brain can follow and get calm and go back to sleep. So, here's one way to think about it. If you solve problems at 3 a.m., you train your brain to wake up at 3 a.m. 3 a.m. equals thinking time at this moment. And that's a learned response that we can break. So if this is happening consistently, I want to help you with this. I'm Dr. Nina. I'm a board certified clinical psychologist and sleep specialist, and I work with high performers exactly on this thing. Offer a sleep audit consultation where we break down what's waking you up, what your system has learned, and how to reset it. I have an 8-week sleep reset program to optimize your sleep where we retrain your sleep system fully. And both are linked below to learn more. Now, here's a game changer. Stop treating your sleep as separate from performance. Sleep is a performance tool. If your mind isn't heard during the day, it will demand attention at night. So if you're waking up at 3 a.m., this isn't random, it's information. So again, book your free sleep audit consultation, learn more. And if this was useful, subscribe, share, and comment. Share it for someone else that's having sleep problems and might can use these tips. And let me know. Drop in the comments. What do you notice about your 3 a.m. wake ups? And remember, if your brain is always on, it's not random, it's trained. And now it's time to train it when to turn off. Until next time.